Right, welcome to Loftia Beta Playtest. This is a closed beta. You can go to their Discord or to their beta webpage. The beta webpage is linked in the description if you are interested in hopefully obtaining a key. I know they've had some beta key giveaways. Today what we're going to be doing we're going to start by improving our stations and seeing what we can do to improve the refining, furniture making tools, all of that. We're also going to be doing some more exploration of the hanging gardens and see if we can't get into some of that. I am finding the audio just a little bit too loud for me today, so I'm going to turn down the music some. Let's turn it down to 40. And we'll turn this down to 50. There's... I'm happy with that. Alright. I know we set up some Adobe for processing before we left because we had so many materials. I am also going to get some planks going. Well, actually, let's first... We've got an upgrade available. We need copper scraps, screws, and scrap wire, but we also need 7 power, and we don't have that. That's what we're missing. So let's charge this battery up. Okay. Upgrading the station. Oh, that gets us the... It looks like the 3x3 bed, yeah. Also the 1x1. Our collector rod, we do need a plastic sheet for that. That is here. Let's make a plastic sheet. Then let's get this charged up again. I'm going to stow the 2x2 bed because I am going to be making a 3x3. But the collector rod first. Because it's cloudy, we do have a low efficiency on our power charging. But we do need to make some more food. Let's see if we can do that. This is going to be my kitchen and dining area. I've got my little living room and work area. And then my bedroom with my tailoring station. Right, food. That's what I came in here for. Because we do have a story, otherwise known as a quest in minigame, to make 2 meals. So we can make waffles or spaghetti al pomodoro. I'm going to go ahead and make the waffles because we have far more wild berries. Oh, we leveled up in cooking. So that gets us some extra Now we do need to also ship it as well for Kuhn, I think, who is the chef. That gets us 85 due. So now I'm a loft chef. I don't know what a loft chef does or what that means, but I'm one. And we can get a few charges. It's not, well. Oh, it looked like it had gone. Now, to make the 3x3, I believe we needed 5, yeah. Otherwise, we're good to go, so that's fine. And I do have some more wheat there, so that's not a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and put all those. Wait. Why? I haven't ever noticed this one before. That's interesting. Must be a game bug of some nature. Alright, so we have 142 due right now. And we are waiting on a little more energy. But also, I don't think we have the seeds to do much of anything. I wish our crops would show the seeds we have. Yeah, we're down to just the 5 seeds. So we need more seeds in order to move forward. Anyway. So let's go into town. And in town, we are going to check out Hazel's seed shop, which is right over here. Ooh, do we get to go inside? No. Hazel's not at her seed shop, so we probably need to go over to the Hanging Gardens. Of course, what we want to do first is make sure that we know what setup we want. Oh, we've got some new ones too. We've got coastal furniture, bamboo. Oh, the woodlands is super cute. That requires cauliflower and portobello mushrooms and oyster mushrooms. So we're gonna want that. And then what about Linda? What can we do for Linda? Look at that cute enchanted outfit. Pineapple and cinnamon. But also look at that, the cute little mushroom. And we already have the hat. Nah, it's gotta be this one for me. I don't know where to find pineapple and cinnamon yet, but we're gonna have to figure it out. Oh, okay. So we can only pin one bundle at a time. That's a little disappointing. I think if I were to leave some feedback, which I do need to remember to do after this session, it would be to allow us to pin one bundle per shop. So if we inspire Linda, we can have a bundle for Linda pinned. Or at the very least, somewhere in our stories folder, maybe. Something to help me remember, basically. Alright, so we want, for now, cauliflower and portobello mushrooms, and then cinnamon and pineapple. And see, right away, I almost forgot. Is Hazel back? No. Hazel's gotta have important work over at the gardens. So let's go over to the tramway, or the air tram, I think it's called, and head to the Hanging Gardens to find Hazel. We have already found portobello mushrooms, so we really need, I think they're in the Hanging Gardens. I think. Or maybe they're just in Loftia Central area. Okay, Hazel, where are you? Let's go ahead and get our tools ready. I want this one, and I want this one. Now Hazel is... I think Hazel's over there. Or maybe in the community gardens. I'm trying to remember from last night. It was very disappointing for me to realize that last night my microphone went out long before I finished playing. Well, there's Arlo, and Arlo has something to say to us. Herb finally put you onto community farming duty, huh? Perfect. We've just patched up the fields after the quake, so now we're looking to boost our harvest as much as we can. See, this place is kind of special. Everything you plant here grows super fast. Same planting, same harvesting as your own farm, just supercharged. So every hour we play a cooperative game where we try to harvest as many crops as we can to feed all of Loftia. Neat! It's a simple game. Just keep an eye on what's needed in the basket and what your teammates are doing, and you'll do fine. Applications open 5 minutes before the hour every hour. Just tell me when you're ready to play. Hopefully we can catch that as well. Build up score by delivering shipments of the requested crops to the basket. Choose a type of seed from the seed switcher and collect them at the seed dispenser. Then plant the seeds in garden beds, water them, and turn the crops in at the basket. Be careful with what you plant. Crops you let wither impact the group's score at the end. Okay. Well, Hazel is not here. Maybe she's a... That's one thing. I'm not fond of the pop-ups showing up repeatedly, constantly, over and over, until I do the thing. I understand that they don't want you to forget, because it's easy to put something off until you forget it. But interrupting my gameplay every time I cross over an area is really kind of frustrating. Okay, Hazel, how about here? Are you here? There's a villager here. Okay, we're full of plant fiber. I don't remember where Hazel is supposed to be. Is there is a map. Okay, Coon's there. Hazel's over there. We haven't explored over there yet. So I believe if we go here... I wonder if we'll get the opportunity to customize our glider in the future. Okay, so that's Coon, which normally I would be very excited to talk to, but for now, I very much want to talk to Hazel first, while I still remember what I need. So she is over here? Question mark? Looks like we're going the right way. Windmill Island. That's right. The windmill. The windmill. That's where she is. Or at least the Windmill Island. Is she up by the windmill? Maybe? No. Is she over here? Oh, we can get to our home from here, it looks like. Which is nice, but... Well, here you are, Hazel, under this arch. It's a beautiful arch. Alright, shop. Okay, well, she has the pineapple... We can't get 9 of those. If I get 4 pineapple seeds, let's start with the cauliflower. What do we need? We need 6 cauliflower. That leaves us 50. So we can get 2 pineapple. It does take 6 hours to grow. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe I should have prioritized the pineapple since it takes so long. Let's see, how much jute do we have? Only 4. I don't even know what green clover are good for. I assume some decorations. Or maybe clothing dye. Real quick, we're going to explore this area. We are full up on red clover. Oh, and again I forgot. Don't need the red clover. Oh, but we did find this. Breath of the World. Even on old Earth, we've relied on wind power for generations. Old millers understood it. When fuel ran low or supply lines broke, the wind kept turning. Hazel does too, using it to grind grain so we can keep baking bread no matter what. The wind doesn't follow schedules, but it is predictable if you plan for it. Build where it flows, maintain your systems, and be patient. These structures may look simple, but they do a critical job, keeping the community fed without burning resources we can't replace. Reliable, sustainable, worth taking care of. The wind can teach us precious lessons. Solar punk pants. Do we only have the one piece? Yes. But we'll get there. There we go. Okay, so from here we can go to my neighborhood or a friend's neighborhood. We're going to go to mine because we have work to do at home. All right. That loud noise you hear in the background is my dog. Let's get these watered. Charge our battery up. Oh, right. If we charge our battery to full, then both of these can be working while the clear skies are going. Alright. I want this. We can have 2 garden beds. Okay, that one is gone now. So that must have been just a glitch. We're going to get the pineapple. Well, pineapple seeds planted first. Then our cauliflower. And then we'll top it off with our 1 cotton seed. There we go. Fill that back up. There we go. And come back over here to charge our battery back up. Now let's check out what else is available in this upgraded thing. A lot of stuff we don't seem to know how to make yet. I guess we'll have to follow the quest lines and see what we can do. But we do have energy now. And I believe cooking does afford a very small profit. So let's go ahead. We can do 1 more waffles. We can try the spaghetti al pomodoro though. So let's do that one. Okay. And that gave us 1 dish. It is worth 100. It does take 1 tomato and 2 wheat. So let's check the prices on them just to see. Okay. Wheat is 35, so 2 wheat, that would be 70. So it's like 5 more. I think the waffles are worth it more because I want to say that was 85? And that would have been 70 plus 2. So 72. So I'm going to go ahead and sell the tomatoes for a little bit more money. Let's also see about making some clothing. Because hopefully by the end of beta we have been able to make and see all of these outfits. Let's see, to upgrade our tailoring station, we need to complete the bundle Eco Weave at Central Lake Research Station. Well, we haven't learned how to research yet, so let's see what we've got already. We've made the academic top, but not the varsity jacket. And we haven't made the academic skirt yet. We have made the Mary Janes, though. So I guess let's craft the skirt. We got portobello mushrooms for it seems like. Oh, we need oyster mushrooms for the woodland furniture. Can we do this one too? Yes, we can. That is as simple as clicking at the right time, which I very much appreciate. And how about this one? Okay, and we just got that one. So now we have a few more pieces of clothing. Ta-da! Ta-da! Right now we are wearing the solar punk bottoms and shoes and our little sprout headband. And then the adventure top. It is down to 40% with the thunderstorm. I wonder if there is an upgraded battery. It doesn't really look like it to me. I wonder if we can buy a second battery. Alright, so we have the dish. And we are doing that. So that's 100. And then the dish is 100. That gives us 200 due. And completes a story. Okay, and we can choose where we're going. Well, right now I want to go to Loftia City because one of the things that you can do daily is check and donate to the community initiatives. I forget what exactly they're called, but they're basically projects that everybody donates to and that everybody benefits from. Okay, so I want that one and that one for now. And those details are over here with the projector bot. Hello again. Remember, if today's request is too much for you, come back again tomorrow. everyone has the chance to help one day or another. So today, it's aluminum bars and banana pudding, neither of which we know how to do, for 11 more hours. Okay. Now, Kuhn is also found at the... Okay, well, what do you need, Linda? Oh my, just look at the depths of these colors and the hand feel of these textures. They are absolutely divine. Possibilities are already dancing before my eyes. Loftia is about to get a lot more stylish with a talent like yours around. Cool. We got a party hat. Oh, Chronic Whimsy, I keep spotting you around town in gorgeous garments. It truly warms my heart. So I thought you'd like to know. Estella actually convinced me to orchestrate a little event to encourage everyone in Loftia to play with their style. She reminded me that even when things feel messy, we still need ways to feel like ourselves, and self-expression can be a balm for the soul, don't you think? So what do you say? Would you show your style on our own runway, the park's bandstand? Okay. We are supposed to dress up. Well, let's dress up then. I'm gonna actually wait until we've got this done. I'd really like this one. I don't know how to get cinnamon though. That's the trick. Alright, let's go see Amani. Everything is either 300 or 500. Ooh, we can have tree plots. Makes sense. Grow your own wood for sustainable life, or maybe just to clean the air, I don't know. I was really hoping we might find a way to buy or make a new battery. Looks like Kuhn is still over at the Hanging Gardens, so let's go over there. All right, Hanging Gardens. Traveling off to there. And we need to go talk to Kuhn to complete his story. It will probably take me ages to actually remember not to think of them as quests. Now let's see, he is over here, I think. Because they said he likes to source ingredients. from the area. Okay, and we are full on clover. We did miss the oh, this is the bamboo. This is not the overgrowth that I was thinking. Can't get that yet. Okay. Maybe this afternoon when we play, I can get to the community gardens in time for a game of community growth or community planting. Okay. Looks like Kuhn is over here based on this check mark. Excuse me. Well. Word around Loftia is that your cooking is acceptable. Acceptable? Nah, I'll take it. To be honest, it's a relief to share the stove with other cooks. This job can be exhausting. I know my friends realize that. Hazel, for example, is always sending someone to check in on me with some silly excuse, like a cooking contest. She's a good friend. Yes, chef. Now let's get back to the kitchen. Okay, and is this... Those are the portobello mushrooms. So we can source those here. Oh, that's a little bit dangerous. Wonder what's up here. Oh, wait. A way out. Other Loftians can also help break these down for you. See, I missed some of it because I accidentally clicked. But I think the ultimate thing is that you can work with other people to break these down. But I think we're not ready for that just yet. Especially since we don't have the updated hammer. Oh, he has a... Okay, so he's got butter, cooking oil, sugar. Okay, and recipes. Let's look at this. Here's the banana pudding, that recipe. It's made with milk and banana, of course. Oh, because banana is a tree fruit, that's probably where the tree trellises come in. Eggnog. I think for now I'm going to buy the carrot cake recipe. How's our newest chef going? Your timing is actually convenient for once. It's about my younger brother, Jun. He has a serious problem. He's always content. Whether it's a broken boba machine or a citywide rift, nothing seems to shake him. It's suspicious. He's definitely hiding something. Nobody can be that happy. Since you've gone so much free time to poke around, go check on June. See what's really going on. I feel like you're kind of telling on yourself with that nobody can be that happy comment. I'm quite sure we're going to need a lot more of the jute and the copper scraps, so... I'm still full up on my tires. Okay, but we do need to show Kasim our collector rod. With the collector rod equipped, hold left mouse button to cast the line, aim for the ripples in the water. You can adjust your aim by moving left or right. After you hit a spot, wait for a fish to be interested. Sometimes they won't, and that's fine. Once the minigame starts, left-click when your bobber is inside the green zone to lure them in. Each success makes the fish get closer, and each ring is more challenging than the last. Hit the green zone in all rings to collect the fish. I have to wonder how much I'll like the fishing in this. Ha! Is this a fine rod or what? The collector rod uses a mix of magnetism and vibrations to draw the fish's attention without causing harm. It can also grab any loose materials in the water. Come on, let's see you catch a couple of fish. Sure. I know I already adjusted the audio, but it didn't stay. I must not have hit apply. We said 45 and 50. I was going to just power through. I'm glad I stopped to do this. Apply. Oh, that's much better. I can hear myself think. Okay, so there's a spot. So hold left click. Okay, we got an Alice shad. That wasn't nearly as bad as I was afraid it would be. I do like that you don't have to be spot on. Let's see here. Nope, that was a failure. I wonder what happens if you do it and there's not a spot. Let's see. Nope. Okay, without a spot, you just waste time. We said a couple of... Okay, he wants 3 fish. We've only caught 1 so far. That one was perfect. Okay. More Alice shad. Here we go. Here's... Okay. I can only hold 3 fish at a time? 5 fish. Okay, but I've got the 3 that he needs. The fish really like you. Who would have thought? Ugh. If you ask Herb, he'll tell you the gardens are Loftia's stomach, growing all sorts of stuff and feeding everyone. He's right, but this place is much more than a food pantry. Most of the natural world is here. Forests, animals, delicate ecosystems. It's all that remains from old Earth. Since living out of balance with the Earth might be the reason why the uplift happened, well, we must make sure the gardens stay on their even keel. We got a coastal bucket hat. So, what do you say? Are you joining our preservation and exploration efforts? Count me in. Awesome. My instincts say balancing the gardens is the key to keeping Loftia safe, but we need data to truly understand the system. Did you see any of those computers with a glass ball rotating on top? There are research stations. There's 3 of them here in the gardens. The Central Lake Research Station, I think we saw that one. The Community Farms Research Station and the Overgrowth Research Station. Each research station needs some combo of fish, crops, and other materials that we want to gather data from. I'll grant you access to all 3 of them. Completing research bundles will give you all kinds of blueprints that will be useful for your life in Loftia. Now go pay a visit to the Central Lake Research Station and try to complete a couple of bundles there. Okay, so now we have researching. And let's see, with our progression, we've got 31 research. We have already earned this one. Carry limit artifacts. I think that's fine. Let's see, what about fishing? Plus 10 carry limit of all fish type items. Fish bite 20% faster. Plus 30% chance of fishing minigame resetting immediately after failure. That's a yes from me. And I want the plus 10 carry limit. So now, if we go over here, I think it should be 15. Yeah. And I'm just going to grab this one. Nope. Fishing in games is not one of my strong suits. Okay. Now, if I come over here, and then I go, wee! Okay. Atlantic sturgeon. And here is the research station. Research stations have a set of research bundles which you can contribute to. Completing a bundle helps Kasim's research and nets you a reward. Completing all available bundles in a research station provides you with a valuable reward. Gotta get this too. There we go. And let's see what these... Okay, I've already seen that. That was a seat. Okay, so we have an Anadromous Odyssey, EcoWeave, or Craft Core. Well, we saw that EcoWeave was an important thing. We can donate that. We've got this one. We've got the rattan, and we've got the flax. So that gets us some station upgrades recipes. Those are surprisingly easy, I guess. For these, we do need to go back and do some work. We've got the Alice Shad. Leafy sea dragon. And then, okay, and so those are, that's where those are. Let's see what we can do at the other places. I think I'm also getting this because I assume eventually we will want to make, like, maybe furniture with it. When we get home, I think we're going to make at least 2 of every refined material we can to bring back here. Okay, so nothing here. Obviously, I'm going to be replacing what I've given so that I have it on hand. Welcome, Cozy. I hope your appointment goes well. Thank you for tuning in to watch. We are at the Hanging Gardens, which is the second area you get to unlock in the game. Let's see. Do need my hammer. Oh, okay. And now I need the fishing rod. Because there is a fishing spot. And we need a couple more fish. Maybe this will be one of them. Japanese spiky sea cucumber. Not one of the ones we need so far. Okay, there is herb. How do we look for wood? Very poor. Let's see. I don't blame you. As I said yesterday, I have been keeping an eye on this game since its Kickstarter days. It is one of the games in my life that I have helped to kickstart. And I do not regret a single moment of it. It did take about 3 years? 4 years? 3 years, because it was 2023, I believe, when it went into Kickstarter. Or when it got fully funded. And I'm very happy with it. Let's see. Okay, do we have a station here? No. Okay. Oh, but we have one right there. Look at that. Yes. We know about this. Okay, so now we've got root veggies, seedy stories, leaf and green, and sweet and spicy. The page reward gets us a drip irrigator. That sounds like a sprinkler to me. Root veggies. Do we have a carrot on us? We do. How about a potato? No. Nor an onion. That would get us a trowel. Seedy stories. I think I sold all of my tomatoes. We do have a wheat. We're growing a cauliflower. I think we have lettuce at home. Cumin, cinnamon, and pineapple. Okay. Bunk bunk. Okay, so he said there was one at the community gardens, one at the central lake. Oh, and one in the overgrowth, which we are not to yet. So I guess let's go home and see about improving our setup enough that we can get to the overgrowth. Also, we should check and see if Loftia City has any research stations. Ride the tram back to Loftia City. At the very least, we will be able to upgrade our carpentry station. And we do have a recipe for new food, for carrot cake, I think is what I bought. I should double check with Linda and Estella to see if what I'm buying is the item or the recipe for the item. Because I was thinking it was the item and that was just a shortcut way. But now I'm not so sure. We need to go all the way through. I would like the clay, please. Thank you. Alright, Linda. Let's take a look at your shop. Farmhouse hat. It doesn't say recipe, it just says farmhouse hat. So I think you unlock the clothing recipes through inspiring, but also through finding those little lore pieces. Look at that jacket. That is a nice looking jacket. If I didn't have my money earmarked elsewhere, I would absolutely be buying that outfit. Clearly, I'm going to have to ramp up my money game. Shop. Yeah, and these are items, not recipes. Okay, I think it gives you the ability... Well, no. I really don't know how this works. Because you've got the inspiring thing. I need all the seeds so I can plant all the crops. That's what I need. But we do have the ability to do some upgrading of our station, so let's go get on it. I also wonder if you can... I'm still wondering if you can make a neighborhood static where you, like, if you have 4 people or 3 people you always want to live around, if you can make them part of your permanent neighborhood. We've got 162, so we can buy some stuff as well to customize our house. Oh, I might need that little cottage home. That's cute. Yeah, I think that's what my first aim is going to be. I think I said something else yesterday, but no, it's got to be that. Okay, now. Nope, I want to go to this. And we're going to store this 2x2 bed because obviously I'm going to make a 3x3. And then I'm going to go get all the seeds. Okay, first things first, let's see about upgrading this. We need flexible lumber. Is that in here? Complete the bundle craft core at the Big Lake Research Station. Okay, we can do that. Do I remember if it was 1 or 2 items? No, I'm gonna do 2 for each. So that's 2 planks. Then I'm going to grab this and I'm going to move it back over to there. And put out, nope. This one. I saw the 3 and thought it was a 3x3, but no. Now I have so much more space for my crops. Do I have enough crops? No, not at all. But that's not the point. Okay, what if I did this? Let's tailor our thing. Okay, so here I want to be that. I want this one to be that. I want that to be this. And I want here to be that, because those are the easiest angles for me. Here is going to be the beach ball. There we go. Get these. Let's make 2 of these and go get our battery charged up. Now I am going to want to bring both of these with me. Thank goodness I'm such a hoarder when it comes to materials. We're almost done here. On the next one, I am going to go get some more seeds, because we need more pineapple, among others. Let's see, we want 2 of those. All right. I assume Hazel is still at the Hanging Gardens. Interesting that sometimes it lets me go between and sometimes it doesn't. Let's check and see if Hazel is here. I'm starting to get the lay of the land. Nope, Hazel's still not here. For anyone who is interested in this game, I do highly recommend that you go over to Loftia's Discord and join in. It's a very fun and vibrant community, and the developers do have the occasional beta key giveaway, I think. So you might even be able to join in right away. Now, something to be aware of with the beta gameplay is that once the beta test is done, all of this progress we're making will be wiped. And the reason for that is the developers do very much want this game to feel fair, which means that they do want to give people the chance to earn at the same rate. So when it finally goes live in early access or full whatever they're doing, it is going to be everybody starting at the same area. The one exception I think I saw to that may be the original Kickstarters, which might have their game saved. I think that was one of the Kickstarter stretch goals, was the ability to... Ooh. Okay, that's not... but was the ability to kickstart and have the stretch goal happen. Nope, I didn't quite hit it. I would like to be able to go a little bit more left and right. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I made that. Leafy Sea Dragon. We need that one for the bundle. Nope. Okay, dog, quit jostling my arm, please. But yeah, I do like their stance on trying to make it fair for everyone. Salt. Ooh, that would probably be good for cooking. More salt. Okay, let's look for... I don't know if there's going to be any DLC. Because the game is just now beginning to reach its final stages of development, I think they're focusing on the main game. I imagine that as the community grows, because it is an MMO, there will probably be future expansions to keep the world feeling alive and everything. Okay, so it's one of each. Plastic and rubber. Gotta remember that. And we have this one. So now we just need the Atlantic salmon. And I don't know where to find that yet. Right, hazel. That's what we came here for. Hazel is... I can't... Maybe this way, because I'm seeing a windmill. Oh, I'm absolutely hooked in this game as well. I am so excited with the idea of this game being a cozy MMO. It was, in fact, the first cozy MMO concept I ever encountered. Now, these days there are also, there's Palia out there, which is a wonderful MMO that I also very much enjoy. And I really appreciate that Palia has a cooperative focus to it. This one seems to as well. Certainly, I haven't had to fight for resources, and they do have mini games that are cooperative, like the community farming and the keep the balloon in the air thingy. I love that those are focuses and that it's becoming a whole MMO genre in and of itself. So I have great hopes for the MMO climate going forward, given that. Alright, we need everything. We've got pineapple, we've got a couple pineapples growing. We can't... Well, we need an onion. We've got the cauliflower growing already. I need another tomato. I need at least one of those. We've got some wheat still. Let's get a watermelon. Completing... Yes. Edit the tool wheel. We figured that out. Let's get a yellow squash. Let's get grape. And eggplant. So now we should have one of everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can stand to get 2 more. Let's get... two of those. And 4 of those just to have on hand. There we go. I've used up all my money. So the people you see walking around, a lot of them like that are actually walking instead of running around like a lunatic like me, these are NPCs. They're non-interactable. You don't have to worry about talking to everybody. You do have the occasional NPC standing still who is interactable. You can tell because they have some sort of name, villager, explorer, whatever. But a lot of the people you see running like I am, are actually players, like the one just ahead of us, a little princess, it looks like, is their name. So that is a real world player who is also in the beta playtest. And so when you go, let's see, I need to go home. And we can get to our neighborhood from this balloon over here. So I'm going to come over here. But I will show you about the neighborhoods because it's a very wonderful thing. I've been talking about, will the neighborhoods be static? So we go to my neighborhood. And we wait for it to load, of course. Having the non-interactable characters just makes the world feel more alive. Which I feel like is very important for MMOs, especially ones that are just beginning, or not that I think Loftia will die anytime soon, but as it reaches the end of its life, it will start to feel lonely. So it's important then too. So we've got our house right here, Chronic Whimsy. And nobody's right here, but somebody will show up here later. Then we've got Lunary, who's here in their house, and their little island is set up differently to mine. And you can, let's see if I can figure out how to. I'm having some trouble with that. I'm trying to select it, and it's not selecting. But you're supposed to be able to emote to them, and of course chat. And each neighborhood has 4 spaces. As you can see, we've got Riri, Rai over here, and then back to my house. Oh dear. Oh well, no worries. We've got our cute little safety device keeping us alive. See, now we've got a 3rd house over there for L'Oreal. And that will change. And what I'm wondering about with the static houses is, will that be something that comes, like, if you have friends, will you be able to always have your friends' houses there? Let's see, I need our seeds. Let's plant that one there. And then we're going to plant our tomato back here. It is a little bit fidgety with the wheel. I'm not sure if there's a better method, but it's one of my few complaints about the game, and it's not that big a deal. Okay, why aren't you planting? Have I hit a lag spike? Okay, so great. Oh, we need a trellis for that one. Okay. So we don't have trellises yet. I want carrots first. Thank you. There we go. Now we have a little variation. Oh yes, absolutely. Glitches are to be expected in this early stage. We need that. Glitches, lag spikes. That's what beta playtesting is all about. But I want to be very clear with my viewers that it is a beta playtest, that this is not the final gameplay that you can expect, but they are much closer than they have been in the past, which that I'm very excited about. Let's see, I don't think I need that anymore. I need the rubber and the plastic, I believe. So there's the plastic, then we needed rubber, and that should be that one, and then we have the upgrade as well. But we don't know where to find the flexible lumber. I probably need to get this one upgraded to do that. Okay, come on, because we need to get back to the Hanging Gardens, because it is about 10 minutes to the top of the hour, and we are going to try to join in the community farming. I don't need to worry about watering my crops while it's raining, which I always love. So now that we're back here, what I'm going to do is head over to the research station at the lake and give the crafting, get that one done. And then we're going to head up to the community gardens and wait for that. Craft core. So now we have the refining station level 2. And we just still need the Atlantic salmon. Okay, the gardens are up here. And my bet is that the rattan that I'm getting will turn into the flexible lumber. Okay, Kasim, let's talk to you real quick. Great work, Chronic Whimsy. The team's already diving into the new data. There's no doubt that it's going to help with us researching these quakes. There's all sorts of research bundles. Make sure to pay a visit to the Community Farms Research Station as well. The blueprints up there can really take your farm to the next level. Okay, we got some new stuff. Apparently they used to migrate to freshwater to lay their eggs there and then back to the sea after they were done. That sounds like salmon. No wonder they need so much help to adapt up here. Hey, time for a lesson on contribution bins and our fish repopulation efforts. Contribution bins are the invention I'm most proud of. They're like automated donation boxes, connected to the land via a network of tubes. We track the fish and relocate them from overpopulated areas to safer habitats, then study their behaviors to better protect them, and so on. Based on the data we collect from research bundles, the bins tell us what's needed to keep the ecosystem balanced in each area of the Hanging Gardens. A big part of it is making sure each body of water has the right composition of fish and nutrients to keep them thriving. Go ahead, check one out, and see if you can help. There's also a little token of appreciation for each contribution that you make. Okay, we will, but not right at the moment because we are on a time limit if we want to get over to participate in the Community Gardens minigame. Sign-up should be happening any moment now. Matcha Buns, what a cute name. Okay, there's Herb. In the past, I've gone through here, over here. Here we go. Alright, sign-ups for the next round are open. Yes, I am in. Follow the instructions, play nice with your teammates, and have fun. Wait around in this area and the round will start shortly. We have about 4 minutes to go. We don't know what will be asked just yet. I'm probably going to want my sprinkler or my watering can on hand. And as full as I can make it, which it already is. See, every time I try to go wave, it just selects the emote. So I need to better learn how to do the emotes. Now we'll find out what crops are wanted here. I think we put them in here or deliver them. No, we deliver them to here. These may be the seed dispensers. The aesthetics are wonderful. And I would bet that anybody you see with a little icon next to their name, like the one above my name or beside my name, all of those are people that are joining in this effort. So we're not fighting against each other. This is a cooperative minigame, which I really appreciate. I'm not one for PvP, any style of it. But cooperating? Yes, please. Suppose we could take a moment to see what new outfits we've got. We've got the coastal bucket hat. Plain jumper. Oh, look at our coastal shorts. How cute those are. And shoes. I mean the cottage clogs. What about the top? What can we do here? How about a crop top? How does my hair look in this hat? It looks fine. All right, we are ready. I do very much love that clothing does not take up inventory space. Okay, people are gathering around here. I don't know if maybe this is the seed dispenser. This will be my first time playing the community farms. But that's what this streaming series is all about. First impressions, first time playing, and first time experiencing Loftia Beta. All right, and it's time to begin. Okay, we need eggplant. So. Okay. I don't know how to get the items. Do we come over here to get... Okay, that's how. Let's water some of these. And please forgive me if I'm a little quiet on this. Oh, we need some... Okay. Let's see. Plant 1, 2. But I am going to be kind of focusing. I want my team to do well. And I don't think it's a case of this side is one team and that side is the other. I think it's more just it's easier to deal with. Okay, carrots and potatoes as well. And I do need to take those crops over to the basket. Where we don't need eggplant anymore. Okay, we need lettuce. So let's get this over to lettuce. And I'm just grabbing a couple. Okay. It pays to get it over to it as soon as possible, it seems like. Maybe you get to keep the extra plants. I don't know. I mean, that would make life a little bit easier if... I imagine that you could have a, like a group playing this. Oh, I don't need these anymore. But you could have certain people in a group designated to do certain things for coordination, possibly. Okay, my watering can has run out. Last push. Let's take these over. Okay, I don't have any of those. But I do have a watermelon. Oh, wait, no. Take my watermelon. I don't need carrots. We need lettuce. No, we don't. Time's up. Okay. 99 score. Okay, that was my individual score because I didn't know. Looks like I got some eggplant seeds and new pants. Dark Academia trousers and 4 eggplant seeds, 31 due, 3 souls, 2 skill points. Very nice. It's definitely a good little mini game to play. I think it would be more fun if you are actively in a group or if you're communicating with people. But I do appreciate that no matter what, I did get some rewards. Oh! And some for the quest. So that's very handy. Alright. I need to find a way to switch things that is not tied toward selecting. That's a trick. Alright, let's see what Herb wants. Herb. Worn out from all that hiking yet, Sprout? Of course somebody's gonna call me Sprout. I'm just getting started. That is not real life at all. In real life I have a few mobility issues sometimes, so... I love games where I don't have to pretend to, or I don't have to deal with the reality of the situation. Good, keeps you in shape. Might even make it to 35 looking as good as me. Kidding, I'm older than that, but you wouldn't tell, huh? Tell you what, now that you've explored on foot, why don't you try soaring over the lake with your glider? I already did it. Ha, look at you, as bright as a sunflower. So, any chance you'd fancy another flight? Maybe deliver some more snacks for this old gardener? One for Coon on the path to the overgrowth, and another for Hazel by the windmill? Go on, take a leap from that lookout I showed you earlier. Just, do remember to open your glider on the way down. I can do that. Let's see. So we take a leap from here. We want Coon and we want Hazel. Hazel we know is, I think, right over there, and then Coon is right there, I want to say. So we're going to go to Coon first. I do love a game that lets me soar like that on a glider for a while. That's yet another thing I would never want to deal with in real life. Alright, talk. Oh, Herb asked you to deliver a snack of raw fruits and veggies? Thank you, I guess. Once I'm done with this harvest, I might head over and help Arlo with some new recipes. Ugh. Fruit supplies have been utterly unreliable since the quakes. Can you believe I had to come down here myself to secure ingredients? But the path keeps getting blocked. Rockfalls and stubborn roots, not exactly tasks for my kitchen knife. Can I help? Well, if you were to craft a stronger hammer and open the path to the overgrowth, I wouldn't object. You do have a project station level 2 at home, yes? You can craft a hammer level 2 there and make your way through. Yes! Okay, so we'll be able to craft a stronger hammer. And that will help us a lot with all sorts of things. Hazel was this way? No, this way. There's the windmill that's hidden by the trees. Oh, are those snacks? I was craving that, thank you. Herb is a sweetie, and so are you, Peanut. Welcome to the Windmill Island. We process grains here, but more importantly, it's home to the most beautiful flower field in Loftia. You know, I've got a feeling flowers are the key to balancing Loftia out, but I'd better check with Kasim for an expert's take. Meanwhile, could you gather 3 flowers? We'll put them to good use, I promise. Well, I have some good news for you because I've already got 3 clovers. Oh, but I need to gather 3 fresh clovers. Oh, I put them in my inventory at home, that's why. Okay. Well, it's easy enough to do. Oh, there's one right there. Nope, I'm full. Well, that's interesting. Can I drop all of these and then pick them up? Okay, that did it. Oh, these flowers are beautiful, Peanut. Flowers are vital for pollinators, but this instability has scared the bees away from our orchards. And Kasim's reports confirm that fewer pollinators mean lower yields, so everything is connected. I thought we could plant flowers all around Loftia to bring our pollinators back. What do you say? All you'll need to do is craft flower pots. Place them around your island and plant your flowers in them. Oh, and feel free to use my balloon over there if you need a shortcut. It'll take you to your neighborhood just like the one in the dome. Nice. Okay, so now I've got 15 of those, 15 of those. I'm pretty sure I'm full up on all of them. I do want to try a little more fishing because we've got that one fish remaining in our in our bundle. So let's see about this. Flower pots only need adobe, and we did set that up last night when we got ready to close down. There's the Atlantic. No. Yes? No, we already had Atlantic sturgeon. Did we? I don't remember. Let's go check. Atlantic salmon is what we need. Okay, fish. Now we do have a collection over here. Oh, but we have to discover the item first, of course. And that was there it is. That was an example of the skill that we picked up that restarted the minigame on failure. Very handy. Now we get tool upgrades recipes if we complete this. And then bounce shoes recipes. Oh, we've got to check out the bounce shoes. We are coming up on the end of this stream. I do intend to come back later this afternoon though, for another couple of hours. And then this evening I will be playing Coral Island as usual. I can't devote 24/7 to Loftia, much as I might want to. I would get sick of it pretty quickly if it was the only thing I played. My neighborhood. Alright, who do we have now? We have Athene, L'Oreal again, and Flipside. And there's a big exclamation point there. Alright. So, first things first, what does it take to make a better hammer? We've got an upgrade for the hammer and the pruner. Very important. And bounce shoes. But we need aluminum bar resin and banana leather. We need 2 rubber here. Okay, let's get the 2 rubber first. And while that's doing, we'll harvest these. When we come back, we'll go inspire Estella, I believe. Let's plant these. Because they will grow while we are offline. Okay, now we need a metal plate and a plank. So let's get this one going. And we've got that going. That used up most of our inventory, or our energy. But with it being partly cloudy, our small solar panels are at 120% efficiency. Now let's test out our new hammer. Okay, that got us scrap wood, metal, glass cutlets, and scrap wire. Very nice. I cannot pick up the... Okay, I need a plank. I don't know how long these hang around. I'm hoping they hang around long enough for me to make glass. I assume I'll be able to refine glass. Nope, they do not. So you do want to make sure that you can carry it, if at all possible. I suppose I could have made bigger storage. Okay, so refining 2 gets us flexible lumber, and it does cost rattan. Hard lumber, that's the bamboo that we can't cut yet, but we will be able to soon. Recycled polyester, jute fabric, linen, banana leather, silk, copper bars, aluminum bars, and something we don't even know how to make. Very exciting. Interesting. Looked like it was ready to go, but I guess it wasn't. Okay, and what do we need for this? We need copper bars and we need flexible leather. We don't have enough jute, I think, for the flexible lumber, not leather. We don't have enough rattan. I thought I was collecting a lot of it. I guess not. We do also have this one, but that needs... So we need tons of rattan. Let's see about the cooking station. Maybe that one has an upgrade too. Nope. And what about this one? This one does. Recycled polyester. I'm pretty sure we can do that right away, because I saw that only took plastic, and we were collecting plastic for a while. I believe it takes 2. That did take all of our energy. There is some glass there. Oh, refining station level 3. Well, we do have to craft a flower pot. That's right here. Let's craft one. Obviously, we've got to put that by our door. Or maybe right by the entrance. Oh yeah, I like that. We'll get another one later. Oh. And I would like blue in there. Ta-da! Very nice. Now we can talk to Hazel. We do need one more decoration as well. What can we make? Well, we could stand to make a couch if we can just get enough energy before we head off. I have about 7 minutes left. I can push it a little bit. I definitely want to learn how to grow bananas. That is a nice looking home. Now we do only have 33 due because I used so much money. Let's see. Oh, the polyester takes a while. There we go. And this will take 7 energy itself. But we have managed to mostly upgrade our stations, which was the goal of this stream, so good on us. I want to stand on one of those. I also want to learn how to craft this, because that looks like a bigger solar panel. And I would guess here is our trellis, maybe here too. Wonder what that is. That may be the tree plot. Okay, what did I need for the couch? 2 planks. I don't have enough wood for planks. What else can we make? Because we only need one. Just one. Okay, I can do that. I already have one of those. I believe I've already made a boba before. That's all wood-based. Yeah, I'll just make a hanging light. And that gives us 7 energy exactly. So let's go upgrade our tailoring station. Oh, hello. Let's teleport to start. Sasaju, that's a good name. Oh, my house went to another neighborhood. I wonder if... Nope. I guess I'll go to Loftia City and then back. That is an interesting aspect of your neighborhoods. I wonder what they plan to do with that. If that's like an intended... It doesn't seem like it would be intended. But maybe there's some level of intention going on. Okay, we want to inspire. I don't have this one, but I do have this one. So let's inspire that. A mushroom cap, rounded and theatrical, and cauliflower with all those clustered folds as delicate details. Hi, this feels so enchanted, as if we could bring the whole forest indoors to live with us. Nice. So now her shop should include... Yep. Oh, that's cute. And we'll talk to her. While these colors paired with these shapes What a symphony! It's completely unexpected, and at the same time, it couldn't be more you. Bravo, Corazon. You channeled that creative energy beautifully. Now go and put it to good use. Let's grab this quest. Chronic Whimsy, what are you waiting for? There's a lot of work to be done. By me? Absolutely. Loftia is in a bit of a blue phase lately. All this shaking is turning our aura melancholic. This community needs a spark, and that's where we come in. We? We're hosting an event, Cozy Corners. A friendly competition to see who can create the most stunning space in Loftia. With different themes, of course. Your mission is to decorate your little heart out using the current theme as inspiration. Make it bold, Carino. Okay. Enter the house showcase and vote on the house showcase. Okay. Well, I have time to do one more thing, which is upgrade our tailoring station. And then it will be the end of the stream. Thank you for joining me for this stream. I am having a tremendous amount of fun playing Loftia. And I look forward to bringing you more gameplay and seeing more of the world. If you enjoyed the stream, please do consider liking or subscribing if you're not subscribed, because it does help out the channel tremendously. And there we go, tailoring level 2 with new outfits, including the farmhouse set. All right. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you later. Bye-bye.